Hey, guess what day it is? Say, guess what day it is? Hey, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means? 773 Songbird sessions. Welcome to the show. My name is Jolene Rosario, and I'm so excited. I know I'm always excited because it's true, because I be having some of the dopest people interviewed on this show. Hello? So, as always, parental discretion is advised. We are adults and we cuss. If we want to, we talk about adult topics. So please, if you're not supposed to be watching this, don't watch it. Another thing, shout out to Logan Square Creative Studio in Chicago. If you guys need an event space or a photography studio, you guys be sure to go to makereadymedia.com for all of your media needs. Y'all can see that I am cute again. Shout out to Melanie Hunt, who is my makeup and hair artist, who has been slaying this entire season with all these cute-ass looks, okay? I'm out here serving that I'm really annoying because y'all know when the lashes get activated. That's it. Y'all can't tell me nothing. And the lashes are activated. Honey, we're not here. We're not here for the lashes. I mean, we're here for the lashes. Don't get it twisted, okay? We're here for the lashes. But we are here to see our special guest of today. And the excitement in my whole spirit, my soul, like I am so excited to introduce tonight's guest. Tonight's guest, really, I don't even know how to introduce her because she's so cold that I'm like, oh, what do I say? So all I'm going to say is she is one of my favorite artists. She is one of my favorite people. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Toine Houston.
What's going on?
Hey, girl.
Hey, cutie.
Would you just look at her? Look at how cute she
it.
is. I just love it. Welcome to 773 Songbird Sessions. Oh my God. We got you a Christmas tree because it's Christmas time.
With the sunflower and stuff, this cute.
Okay, because listen, she was in California. This your California life. This your city girl life. You know what I'm saying? Except we don't got pine trees, but that's not the point.
Right. You got a little pine cone.
The snow.
Right.
So now we're gonna jump right into it if
Let's
that's
do it.
cool.
Let's do it.
Y'all, I'm gonna go to my cheat sheet. Chicago living, okay? Know that. I don't
Welcome
even know if y'all
back.
heard that, but
Welcome back,
on.
right?
Welcome to the show. So on my cheat sheet, yo, listen, okay?
Go
The list goes on. These are just a couple bullet points, but on my cheat sheet, I have that you are a hip hop soul rapper, lyricist, songwriter, spoken word artist, UX engineer, animator, host, model, actress, web and graphic business entrepreneur.
Yes.
Multiple award-winning artist.
Yes. Come on now.
Hello? Y'all better give it up for
Stop
today.
it.
Put some clapping
Stop
emojis
it.
in the
Don't keep
comments.
going.
Stop
Don't
it.
keep going. No.
Ma'am.
Man, it's a lot.
Ma'am.
Favor.
Listen.
It's favor. God's favor.
That
for
part.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where do we, Toine, I don't even know where to start.
Wherever you want to start.
With this list.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Have you always had this many things under your belt?
For probably the last 10 years, for sure.
Really?
For sure. Like the last 10, 12 years, for sure. But, you know, it was a process. It was
Yeah.
a process. I'm always, I'm never trying to, like, just stay doing one thing, right? So my whole, you know, like my whole essence is all about being more, right? And so it just so happened that God, you know, looked at me and was like, you know what, I'm gonna make you a proponent of that. And so I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, so may not be the best at it, everything, but I'm sure enough good at all of it.
Hello?
So I'm gonna stand in that. So it's a blessing.
What was the first thing? What was when Toine first started? What was the very first thing that she accomplished? What was the title you accomplished?
It was entertainer, you know, poet. My mom got me into like my first, I guess, talent show when I was like 7 years old, and I remember I was, you know, I was competing against like 13, 14-year-olds that in my mind were grown women and men, right? Because I'm 7, and I came in second, and I ended up, and I did this poem, rap, whatever. I don't know the whole thing, but it said like, my name is Tony. I live on Stony. So I used to live off of Stony Island, and anyway, I won second, and that instant gratification from like the audience or whatever, like I remember that feeling sticking with me, you know, as I got older. And so grammar school, I did a lot of speech arts competitions, and you know, Fannie Lou Hamer and Shakespeare and all these different things of just like, you know, just I just wanted the stage. I wanted the stage. I felt like I was at home on the stage, and so it just kind of stayed with me. So yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. Did y'all hear that long ass list? There's something on here though that I'm like, okay, I really want to talk about it.
Let's do it.
What the hell is a UX engineer?
I'm glad you asked, because so many people don't know. So UX stands for user experience.
Okay.
So I'm a user experience engineer. I end up getting my human-computer interaction engineering degree from DePaul University. Woo, 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 woo.
First of all, wait.
We can pause right there. Shout out to DePaul.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know what? A lot of my friends are actually DePaul alums.
Yeah.
Did you go to DePaul? Ran.
I knew I liked you.
He went to DePaul. My sister girl, she graduated from DePaul as well.
Yeah.
What the hell was your title? Just what was your degree? What? There was 48. That was also a list. It was 6 pages long.
It was a list.
Say it. I bet you can't say it again.
I can. Human computer interaction, or HCI, and so that's a specialty within like their software engineering program, under their within their, I think it's within their media area now, but before it was like within their engineering section. Anyway, in either case, got my degree from DePaul, and I ended up like as a UX developer. So I was developing code, right, and working for companies like Motorola and yada yada yada. So, but I was bored. Like I love the analytical nature of development. I love figuring out how to build things or build software, but it just wasn't any sort of interaction with people, right?
Yeah.
And so I started my college career at Illinois State University, Redbirds, for 2 years, and then I transferred to DePaul. And so at DePaul, I was like, what is this HCI? What is it? Like, what does that mean? And I took one class and fell in love with it, and I'm getting my degree in it. But I didn't get no respect in the streets, right? When I got my degrees, like, oh, so you know how to do Java, you know how to code in, Perl, Unix, HTML. You're a developer. I'm like, yeah, but I've taken all these other classes. And so again, I kind of I didn't have a voice yet within STEM, right? So I just ended up doing what people said I should do, which was development. But after 2 years, I found what I really wanted to do, which was work within user experience. And so I was able to, do a number of different jobs for a number of different companies. And it's basically about designing software for people in a way that makes sense. Right, so making it user friendly, and just making that experience of whatever you're using, an app, software program, going into opening up your refrigerator, like there's an experience there, right? How does that door open? How big are the shelves? All of that is an experience, and so I'm always going to have a job. Anyone in UX is always going to have a job. It just depends on what you want to do, but that's what it is. And so my specialty is within software, not hardware, and I'm just all about designing and researching and speaking to people and learning like their why, like why they want to use X, Y, and Z. Why is it important? What are those pain points? How can I fix those for them? Me and my team. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So why you looking like?
I'm like, so
it's a lot.
Listen, I know a lot of these things already, right? So I want to make it an experience for y'all because y'all don't know.
Yeah.
But I just think it's incredible. First of all, you're a woman.
Last time I checked.
Surprise!
Yeah,
and you're black. Okay, you are a woman of color.
Indeed.
Who is a geek and an artist.
Absolutely. And I used to fight with that, right? Because for a long time, people within my engineering space or my STEM space didn't know anything about the fact that I worked in theater or did music or wrote poetry or was a storyteller or anything within the arts, right? And then the same flip that coin, right? People on the entertainment side was like, oh wait, you're an engineer? What does that mean? Like, what is you? Like, what do you Because I always felt like there wouldn't be a complete understanding on either end. I was tired of explaining myself, right? Until I realized it's not explaining yourself if you love it, right?
Wow.
Like if it's your passion, right? It's not work, so it shouldn't be work to talk about what you say that you love to do. And again, I didn't want to choose, so it's like, okay, well, by not talking about it in these different areas, like you're almost making that choice. You're making that choice to not talk about it, right? Yeah. So, and it was actually more work to not talk about it than to just talk about it. And so I stopped doing that. It took a while for me to get to where I'm at now with that, but I'm never going back. Like I'm always gonna just stand on both. Yeah, for sure.
So do you think that that also helped with your artistry, finding that release?
Yeah.
of being able to find that balance.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, being an artist, right? It's all about. It should be, right? All about releasing something, right? Whatever that energy is on either scale of the vortex. But I think, once I said to myself, I'm not going to stifle myself. I'm not going to stifle my voice for anyone, not even myself, right? Because a lot of times we do that ourselves, right?
That part.
So once I stopped doing that, I think creatively this allowed me to tell better stories, to write better songs, to just be freer.
Yeah.
Overall,
Listen, it is so exciting. First of all, y'all, like, I keep fangirling because I'm like, holy shit, Toine is sitting next to me.
Stop it.
And so y'all, like, yes, granted, Toine is a very good friend of mine, but outside of that, I was a fan first. And so with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys the story of how we met. I'll never forget this day. It was a winter day in Chicago, and you were performing SLT, and I don't remember, like, who the show was for. However, I remember you got on stage, fucking killed it, obviously.
Nice.
And then I had gone outside, and your drummer, who was percussionist, what titles would you like?
Light skin, aka light skin,
Okay,
not just because light
light skin was outside, okay? And he had his drums, and I want to say it was a conga is what he had. That's what I want to say he had. He was outside and he was just playing, and I remember feeling, first of all, live music always just gives you life. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't
like
it?
when you're in the room,
Yes,
it
makes your
just
shoulders
gives,
roll.
Man, like you know I do a good shoulder. But he was playing, and I remember starting the conversation with him, and I'm like, wait, you were just on stage with her. Yo, y'all killed it. And so he started playing, and he's like, oh, you sing? Okay, go ahead and just sing a little bit. I'm like, no, I don't freestyle. Right. Listen, I'm still the dopest rapper alive. Shut up, everybody.
Period.
Shut up, everybody in my head, okay? Leave me alone. But so then that ended up happening, and then a bunch of us you ended up coming outside, a bunch of other artists came out, and we literally had a jam session in the middle of North Avenue on a winter's day.
It was cold as shit.
It was so cold.
And
since that day though, like her and I have just been very close. She allowed me so many great opportunities to sing backgrounds for her with her freaking incredible ass band. Shout out to all of y'all.
Yeah, Toine Experiment.
Toine Experiment.
Yes.
So with that though, comes the idea of every time I tried to explain to people what you do, I would get stuck. I'm like, you want to think about like spoken word with music?
Yeah.
What I feel like you were one of the first artists to accidentally teach me that we don't have to be in a box.
Yes.
Because
I'm happy
when
to hear
I
that.
found it difficult to explain your artistry, I was like, why isn't there a capsule for this? And that's such a beautiful thing, and I hope that you're very proud of that, because that opened my eyes to the fact that it began to open my eyes to the fact that we don't have to be restricted. You know what I mean?
No, I'm so that right there, that phrase right there, like it just made my year, right? Because that's what I just always struggled with. You know, when I have 2 hip hop soul albums right now, but my first album, Love States, people would say, oh, so that's okay, so you do poetry and then it's like music on top of it, but you still a poet. And for some reason I got mad. I'm like, I'm more than a poet. I even had an EPK called like More Than a Poet, because I wanted to explain that. And it's like, again, why? Why does it matter? If someone labels me, a poet, spoken word, rapper, lyricist, storyteller, chick on the street, whatever it is, they're listening. Right? I have their attention in some sort of way, right? And so again, I can't help that. I could literally wear shirts and have my whole brand say, I am more than a poet, and you're still gonna have someone to say, yeah, you're a poet.
You're a poet, right?
Did you pay for my show? Thank you.
Right.
I'll be a poet all day.
Yeah.
Because I am, and I am.
Yeah.
I am. Like, why was I so upset about that? So, and so my whole goal has been, not to be boxed in. Why? Why do I have to choose?
Yeah.
Right? Even in music, why do I have to sound like X, Y, and Z? Whoever's out there. I don't.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And if I'm never on radio, then that's okay too, because clearly that's not the path that God has for me. And that's not the only way to make it in this industry.
So good.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but you have to know that. Like the universal you, us, right? That's why I'm all about just being unapologetically fly. Like, just be who you are. Define who you are. And it doesn't matter about anything else if you're standing on that.
And that goes with everything. That goes with yourself. That goes with you and your passion. That goes with whatever your artistry is, if you're an artist, if you're a writer, if you like to, you're an architect, you're an engineer, like whatever that is, I think that's just so key.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. I think it's really nice that you're honest about the fact that it was a process.
For sure.
Because I think that like we look at artists who have succeeded in different lights, and you just think that it was like day one, A1 got it. And
right.
It's not that.
It's not.
And that's
9
so
times out of 10,
special.
it's not that.
Right. Yeah. However, you do got some things that we're going to talk about.
I mean, we can talk about it. I mean, what we talking about, though?
I feel like, didn't you go on tour recently?
I did.
Where were you,
I was in London. You know, this Shy Girl Never Shy was in London.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Birmingham. I was calling it Birmingham, which was wrong.
You were not.
Yeah, because I was like, it's spelled Birmingham. But yeah, so they knew right away that I wasn't from there. But I was in Birmingham. I was in Manchester. Yeah, it was. Shout out to Tayanus, you know, out in Sacramento. He allowed me to be, you know, to co-headline his tour with him with some amazing artists. It was 4 of us, and we just had a good time. You know, so it was. I get verklempt every time I, you know, even think about it because it was like so real. I had some of my family come out with me, so to look out in the audience and see like my uncle and my aunt was just like, wow. Like
in the
UK with me, like not in California,
in the UK.
Like that's love. Like that was love, you know. And again, like very similar. I ended up meeting him in a it was a performance that I was having out in Sacramento, one of my first performances out there, right? And I got out there. He was like, yo, you dope? I said, yo, you dope. And he was talking about doing the UK. He ended up doing it the year before, you know, himself, just taking that chance again, believing in you, right? And so I was encouraging him to do that. And so he said, yo, thank you so much for encouraging me. I'm going to go out there. Next time I'm out there, you're with me. And he kept his word. He kept his word. You know what I'm saying? And I was out there last October, so that was dope.
Listen, I keep saying 2020, as difficult as it's been, I keep saying, for me, it's been shoot your shot 2020.
That's it.
It literally is shoot, because worst case is that you're going to get turned down what you're expecting already because you can't help but be negative.
But best case is like, skies is not even the limit, right? That...
It's crazy.
Let me tell you something. Me being over there, doing, and hearing my name on their radio.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Hearing Flippant.
Yeah.
On the UK airwaves. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
Right?
What was that like? What was the first time? Where were you? Do you remember where you were?
I was in a white Mercedes.
Oh, fancy. Too fancy for me.
I was in a white, then I was a passenger seat, but we were like going to some party after one of the shows and stuff. And it was just like, you know, I can't speak London. I don't even know what the accent is, but it was like, Toine. I was like, oh, and then Flippant played, and it was just like, are you kidding me right now?
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me right now? Right? So, I mean, it was just, you have people that have tried for 20, 30 years, right, to just get on and never have that opportunity to, you know, get out of their city, let alone state. Let alone country, let alone, you know, being in that sort of, you know, just, come on, man. I will forever be internationally known. And that's not ego.
Yeah, that's fact.
That's fact. Like, that's crazy, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You
see?
That's
do y'all
crazy.
see why I love her so much? Like, this
that's
is
crazy.
And it's this. I think it's the fact that you're able to soak it in a humble way. Yeah. That continues to bless you, right? So I recently had Teresa Griffin on the show.
For sure.
And I was telling the audience, I was telling the audience how, like, if I could sing like her, I probably wouldn't be as humble as I am. And she put me in my place. She's like, no, that's not it. You would be because, you know, it's a gift that was given.
They could be taken away.
Listen.
Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Learn that lesson.
Right.
Learn that lesson. I'm sorry that I abused it. But I just think it is so special to me to meet artists who are as gifted as I believe you are.
Thank you.
And for you to still be this humble. I truly believe that is why the blessings continue to roll in.
Thank you.
Because of that. Because I feel like if you are able to fall on your face and thank the Lord for what He's given you, or thank the universe, thank whoever it is that you believe in, if you're able to humble yourself to a point of, I know that what I have is not mine, but I'm grateful.
That part. Yep.
Man, listen, because
Yeah.
Spike Lee's name is on my cheat sheet.
Spike Lee name should be.
Why Spike Lee name on my cheat sheet, Toine? You want to tell the world what happened?
Oh my God! Several long story shorts. You know, being independent is a grind, right? And so, you know, not having any management, not having any sort of like large scale team, I was like looking for just opportunities to get my music out there, right? And so in my mind, I'm like, let's see what placements look like, right? Yeah. So I was doing some research, right? Because I am a research engineer, UX, anyway. And was doing the research, right? And ended up submitting 2 of my songs. Didn't even know if the website, you know, so much fake stuff out there. Who knew? Mm-hmm. I submitted it, moved on. Months later, like maybe 4 months later, I get a call from 40 Acres and a Mule, and it was like, what, for real? Like I literally almost hung up. I'm like, no. They're like, no, we represent Spike Lee. I'm like, oh. And they said, oh, your song. And I didn't even know, I couldn't even remember what song. I said, I'm sorry, which song? Yeah. And they said, I remember, which is, you know, one of my first songs off of my Love Takes album. I said, oh yeah, I did submit that. They said, you're on Spike Lee's short list. First of all, to be on a medium list, long list, whatever list that Mr. Lee puts me on, okay? Mm-hmm. So I said, oh my God. So, but it didn't mean anything, right? Because I'm like, short list could be, you know, doesn't. 2 more months, I get the call. He selected your song, and for She's Gotta Have It, season 2, currently on Netflix, episode 1, first episode. 4th scene, if you want. If you don't. But anyway, first placement, right? But before that, let me just show you God's favor, right?
Come on.
I remember was the first song that I did with my in-house Chicago producer Ty Hill. Shout out to Mr. Ty Hill, he's amazing. First song I did with him. First song on the Love States album, right? Fast forward 5 years to the day was when my song, you know, premiered on their Netflix, so on their first episode, right? And it was that song that everyone said, it doesn't have a standard song structure. It's not a song. It's a this, and that. It'll never get radio. First song that Chicago put on the radio.
Come on.
Right? So it was so many firsts, even though it was some people that were kind of hating on it, right? And so for a legend like Mr. Lee to say, no, this song is dope.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. He only had like maybe 2 to 3 independent artists on the whole soundtrack. Wow. My name is there with Madonna.
Come on.
Stop playing with me.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just like, that's just God's favor. And for it to be 5 years to the day.
Yeah. That's not coincidence. That's planned.
So it shows like it's not about time. It's timing, but it's not about a set amount of time. Like, you know, because sometimes as artists we say, well, you know, this song is dope. It should be, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? One of my songs right now may not get listened to for 10 years. It's gonna be new to whoever listens to it in 10 years.
Correct, right.
And that's okay. Mm-hmm. So I think we have to get off of our own soapbox in terms of, you know, our own time, and then just, if you're gonna create, just create.
Yeah.
Be ready, be prepared for opportunities, but just create. And so that was like just an example for me of just like favor and faith and grind and just gratefulness. Yeah. You know, so, yeah.
I'm just so excited for you. I'm so excited.
Yeah, thank you.
To be able to like witness it and I came in late in your journey. I'm just a couple years into your Toine life. Yeah. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing. I paid her to say that. It's just, I get excited just naturally as a person that I am to see another woman succeed. Yeah. To see another woman succeed in the art, to see another woman of color be able to be seen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These things, like, even if I didn't know you and you was a brand new artist that I just happened to stumble across, this is exciting for me to witness that. Yeah. And I hope that all of your fans feel the same way.
I hope so too.
Because I think that maybe that's the goal, right? It's more than just, I hope you feel this music, I hope you feel these lyrics, I hope you feel whatever it is that I'm giving you. I hope you see that you have the capability to do it.
Yep. And that's another reason why, in terms of like the choosing between like engineering and music, right? Because I want that young lady, you know, that's growing up in Inglewood, just like I went to school in Inglewood, to not just be stuck looking out her window and say, this is all that life has for me. You don't have, life is more than what's outside that 2-block radius. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You don't have to, like you can, and that's, even if your family says X, Y, and Z, Your bestie say X, Y, and Z.
Come on.
Right? Your man, your woman say X, Y, and Z. Like you don't have, like you can do whatever it is you want to do. And I truly believe that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
so,
good. That's
yeah.
a word, some words on today, honey, because listen.
Message.
Message.
Yeah. For whoever wants to listen to it. Right.
And if you know what my favorite thing is, I think it's really important to have conversations, even if you don't think the person wants to listen to it, because I believe it's a seed.
Yes.
Right? Sometimes you're not ready for the information. And so I don't want it, and I'm not listening to it, except that seed's already been planted, baby.
Boom.
And when it's time for it to sprout, it's placed.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And
You're
so
right.
I think that it's I'm just so happy that we're having this conversation over here. I told you I was gonna knock into it. Didn't I say that? I said it.
Good.
I'm clumsy. Y'all know I'm clumsy. Where am I? I'm right here. I'm clumsy, okay?
That's
Listen.
hilarious.
So we gotta talk more music stuff.
Okay.
Well, is it music if we're
Yeah.
I'm clumsy with words. I'm clumsy with things. I'm just a clumsy person,
Hey.
okay? Take two. Here we go. Do you reference your singles or your albums or your projects as a musical piece?
I do.
Okay. So, let's talk singles, projects, and things.
Okay. Okay.
You got a new single coming out soon?
I do, and I'm so excited about it. And it's called, drum roll.
What drum?
That was
What
like
drum?
the most horrible.
Where
Come
are
on,
you?
give me some.
Where are you?
What are you here for? Like,
My skin ain't ready.
Thank you. It is called Unapologetic. Right? It is called Unapologetic. It is produced by a wonderful gentleman named Carlicio Keys out of New York. We met just online. I never physically met this man.
Wow.
It was as a result of COVID, right? I saw one of his Instagram lives. I love what he was doing. I said, we should do a song together. He listened to Flippin', some other stuff. He was like, yo, you're dope. Let's do a song together. One song ended up turning into like 7 that we're working on in terms of our EP. But Unapologetic is one of the first few songs that we did, and it's ready to go. I just shot the video for it using the same director that did Flippin'. So shout out to Mr. Josh Jones for sure. Had to get the team back together. And I'm just excited about just not only the song, but the visual and the experience that I hope people have when they see it and listen to it. But Unapologetic is about just that, right? 6 to 60. I want people to be able to listen to it and just relate to it. And it's like, I can't. It's certain things that I just, across the board, and I don't want to give too much away, but it's an anthem song. It's a Let's Stand on It song. It's a I'm not sorry for not being sorry song. And I'm excited about it. So hopefully, everything will be ready January of 2021. But at some point, early 2021. That's the goal.
Be on the lookout. Make sure you guys follow her on all of her social media. It's
doubt.
going to be in the link below, and it's going to come on the commercial. Y'all already know how this goes.
Yes.
You brought up the Flippin' video.
I did.
That's not even on my notes, and I don't even know why I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to understand where the hell you came up with this dope ass concept. First of all, if y'all haven't seen it, when you guys are done watching this episode, be sure to go to her YouTube and look at that damn video. First of all, I love bright colors, okay? And you was working all these dope bright ass colors.
Yes, trying to step outside of myself.
She out here eating chains and things. Like, it's crazy. It's such a dope where the hell did that concept come from?
It was literally a joint sort of imaginative concept between Josh and myself.
Okay.
I wanted something colorful. I wanted to give ode to people like Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes and just how I felt with Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See or any of Missy's visuals, right? It just, again, made you feel something. It was an experience. It was not just about listening to a song, but it was like, right? It just made you feel and just kind of get stuck like that. And so because of my other visuals, and no hate on those, I love those too, but I wanted someone to look at Flippin' and be like,
what the hell?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. What's they doing, right? Yeah. I think I accomplished that, right? And so because of that, I ended up working with a different director, coming out, just coming out the box, and it was his first time directing because he works as an editor, which to me, editing is everything, right? Yeah. But I trusted him with that, and he always says like, thank you for that, because that was the first time anyone had ever gave me like 100% creative control, and that was, me, type A woman, I'm like, but I wanted to do that purposefully, because because I just wanted something great. And so, yeah, I'm getting a lot of love off of Flippant, and I'm excited about it. But yeah, it's colorful. Again, it's about being unapologetically fly. You know, it's about being who I am and not conforming to any sort of norm, right? And just having fun.
Yeah.
You know, just having fun.
It seemed like it was a lot of fun to shoot
it
that
was,
video.
It was.
First of all, I was super excited that was the single that you did off that project, because that was actually one of my favorite songs. I played it for like 3 months straight. Like, it was that was my jam, okay? It's my jam. Make sure you guys please check out all this music, because she is so cold. And so, to clarify, do you write all your own stuff?
I do.
Do you have help?
Life, experience, hurt,
word.
pain, love, like,
Lust.
all lust,
Okay.
right? All of that, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Man. Okay. I'm excited for this part.
Okay.
This part is about your animation series, I was just saying.
Let's talk about it.
Let me tell you how I first saw it, because you, I don't know, I'm guessing that you did like a mass DM thing with everybody.
Yeah.
I saw the first one, and I read it before I clicked it, and I was like, eyes just
with
saying.
the Z.
Eyes
with the Z.
Eyes,
Right.
EYEZ.
Right.
Just saying.
Right.
But I read it separately because I don't know why I do that. But I was just trying to figure it out, and I was like, eyes just saying.
Right.
I'm like, what are the eyes saying? Oh, eyes. Damn, she's clever.
Right. That's how
and
I
then
see
I
it.
click it, and the animation comes up, and I'm like, what in the world is happening? And then week after week, we got all these cool ass different stories and scenarios, and I'm like, this is so creative and so cute. So, okay, tell me all about it. Give me all the info.
Eyes just saying, so I'm in Cali, right? I'm in Cali, COVID hits. And I had just left the job that I was with, right? So I'm feeling all empowered. Yeah, you know, standing on my own. That was like the end of February. Then COVID hits in March. And it's like, oh, so the jobs that were hiring are no longer hiring because everything is just crazy. And I'm watching TV and all of this social ridiculousness is happening, right? I flip the channel and all this stuff just with our president is happening, right? It's just, it was just a lot, right? Just a lot. And I wasn't here, so I didn't have any connection to like friends, you know, and family. It was a lot, right? And so I needed an outlet to just kind of, and so I'm working with these different animation programs, and you know, I'm just like, I just kind of started thinking of this story. My first character was named Rita. And Rita is loosely based off of me, but it's a lot of Ritas out here in terms of like women that are, because loosely based, because like Rita is like single mom. I don't have any children, but you know, single mom who's type A. You know, she's very analytical on everything. You don't really quite know what she does, but it doesn't really matter. But she's having an issue with dating, right? So that's how it kind of parallels my life. Whatever, no judgment. And so it's like, so I just thought, you know, wouldn't it be funny, right, if I just kind of, you know, share this story of Rita meeting this gentleman named Chris, I think his name is Chris. Chris, John, Scott, meeting Scott and off of this dating app, right? And so the story of that, right? 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes of just that experience of meeting someone off of a dating app and just some things that can happen, right? And so, and that's just what it was. It was just her meeting him, and he's younger, right? So, you know, he's like, man, you know, you a sexy old MILF. And she's like, what? I'm 38. Like, that's not, what are you talking about, right? So just stuff like that. And so just out of boredom, really. And it just kind of caught wind of like, Antoinette, that's hilarious. I'm like, oh, self-taught myself how to, you know, how to do it. All of the voiceovers myself, because it's how I see it. So I didn't need a male voiceover or different. It was like, it doesn't matter. It's not about the voices being unique enough. It's just about, again, these are my experiences that I'm, you know, just kind of putting them on the screen.
I really like that you said that. I like that was something that was on purpose. You know what I mean? Where it was like, this is my perception, and it's me. I don't need to change my voice in any kind of way, because you really don't. Like, you have the same tone throughout most of them. And I'm just like, I love that. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you that. I thought that, I'm glad you did that on purpose. I'm glad you said that.
But shout out to all the voice actors like here in Chicago that have hit me up like, hey, can I, I might end up expanding. But anyway, so I'm doing these episodes, right? These animation shorts, boom, 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 boom. and I end up sending the Flip It song to the On channel. I don't know if they, you know, on Instagram it could be some fake stuff. You never know.
Yeah.
But the On channel ended up being one of the accounts that I sent it to. The On channel, the CEO comes back to me. He says, "Oh, I love that Flippin' song, but who does your animation?" So I do it. You know.
That's me, baby.
Yeah, I was like, I do it, and he was like, "I would love to put your show on my platform." Huh? I'll look up the platform. I'm making sure it's legit.
Yeah,
you know,
for
this
sure.
and that. We have a conversation. He sends me the contract. I send it to my lawyers. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I didn't do Eyes Just Saying to get anything. I was doing it because I was tired of looking at the news. I was tired of seeing our people dying. I was tired of seeing looting. I was tired of listening to our president. I was tired, right? It wasn't to,
Yeah.
you know.
What's another avenue?
And
yeah.
and then God said, yeah, but it could be, right? Yada, 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 you know, I'm signed to the On channel, you know, shout out to them, you know, and we're just going to keep growing and building and seeing what can happen in that space. But yeah, so. And now I'm an animator. Yada, yada, yada.
And now she's an animator.
Hey, it happened.
She's just out here, okay? I need
Yeah.
more. I'm going to need like 12 of these to just continue on and also name facts.
But people are relating to it. I have a grandmother, Miss Melba, who I kind of spent it from. My grandmother doesn't see herself in it at all, but it is loosely based off of my grandmother. And so, yeah, she's, you know, she's been, I mean, Teresa Griffin, she loves Miss Melba. My character, Erica, she's the roundaway girl, but she works at TSA and she's a boss. But when you look at her, you may think, oh, she's whatever. She's like, whatever, period. Yeah. But don't mess with her. Like, she has her resume, you know, again, don't judge. Right? I was just saying, don't judge a book by its cover. So each one of my characters kind of embody a metaphor of something else. So, yeah.
I love that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
I appreciate that.
And
That's
I
what's
think,
up.
again, shoot your shot. Like, really shoot your shot because look at what happened.
Yeah.
Look at what happened. You got to do the work, though. You got to do the legwork.
For sure.
And it's exhausting. It's exhausting being an independent artist in any form.
Yeah.
However, comma, what can come
I
of
love
it.
that.
Again.
Yeah.
Man, what can come of it.
Yeah.
So be sure to, On Channel is on Instagram or they have their own
So
site?
so On Channel is literally the onchannel.com. Like there. So think of like Netflix, but Black owned. It's all about just diverse stories
Really?
of Black and brown. Yeah, for sure. So and I think membership, it's a streaming service, so membership is like, I don't know, $1. It's like, it's very affordable.
Yeah.
But it has original programming for sure. And I think I'm like one of 3 animation series on there. So excited. Trying to grow, trying to build.
Okay. You don't period, bro.
But you can catch it. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely go there. And then sometimes I do put stuff on my Instagram.
Right.
Yeah.
So IG is mostly where I've seen it. So I'm glad that we're able to talk about the On Channel because I had no idea of it.
Yep.
So now I'm definitely gonna have to go over there because you know we're supporting Black and brown businesses here. Okay.
Yes,
So what we
please.
do all 2020, 21, 22, 28, 45. You know what I'm saying?
Comma.
Okay. Comma.
Right. No doubt.
All right. Let me see because are you gonna be working on a project? Like, is the goal to have some type of project? I know we got a single coming up.
Right. So the single, so it's gonna be a few different singles that are gonna be released with Carlicio, right?
Okay.
We don't know the name of this project yet, but it's maybe 2 or 3 singles that'll be released, and then we have the EP that'll come out sometime before the summer. That's the goal, right? In parallel to that, still pushing my IB album, and then in parallel to that, working with Ty Hill, who produced IB and Love States. I'm working on a 3rd project with him, and so it's in the infancy stages of that, but I'm excited about it because
We working.
Hey, me and Ty make beautiful music together.
Okay.
So you know.
Thank you, Ty, because I'm a fan. Hello. I want to talk about IB for a second.
Let's do it.
Can we? Okay, so listen.
Yeah.
You had a show. I want to say it was last year.
Okay.
At Persona. Was
Yes.
it last year?
Yes.
And
My
you had-
album release.
Yes.
Or, okay.
And IB, you had your entire band.
Yes.
With these dope ass shirts that say IB.
Yep.
You got merch that says IB.
Yes.
What do you be? What does that represent to you in your life?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Yeah. So shout out to my band, Toine Experiment, and shout out to Persona for having my band and I, like, super dope. IB, so it's IB period, right? And so it's really about making that statement. of defining who you are, what you are, when you are. Because we are all growing, we're all changing, we should be all malleable, right? And so it's like you make your own definition, right? The key is to stand on that. Stand on it, right? So if you're a creative and everyone is saying that I'm a creative, stand on that, right? I'm an engineer, I'm an architect, I'm a host, I'm a model, I'm gonna be whatever it is I feel like I am, and if next year I'm something different, that's okay too. So that's what it's all about. It's about defining who, what, and when you are unapologetically.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I think that's difficult. That's difficult just
For sure.
as people. Like
Yep.
I was about to say just as women, but no, I just think as people,
Yep.
just as whatever it is, growth for some reason doesn't have an acceptance value. So I feel like the IB, I'm gonna say experience, because that's what it was.
Yep.
It was the IB experience.
Indeed. Indeed.
It is so special that you did that because of the fact where it's like, I love that you just said if next year you're different, that's okay.
Yep.
Because you're supposed to grow. You're not supposed to be stagnant, right?
Yep.
If you are stuck though, that's also okay.
That's okay. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Exactly.
feel like what gets highlighted is the exact opposite. Like you have to be accomplishing X, Y, Z. I know I'm super guilty of that. I feel super bad that like my show isn't, like my streams aren't where I would want them to be. I started a show I've been wanting to do for 20 years. Like
Period.
that in itself, I should
Period.
be grateful for. You know what I'm saying?
Girl.
It's like, and I just
If I
think
ever
that-
hear you talking back, please,
Listen,
this is
a-
amazing.
It's a safe space, first of all. Let the world know, okay?
This is
The Yellow Wall of
amazing.
Goodness is a safe space
This is amazing.
where we have to be honest, right?
Yeah.
I always keep my shows raw and uncut. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, if we have technical issues, it stays in the video because I think it's important for people to see the truth,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So, with that, yes, I'm an artist who's sensitive about my shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have expectancies that may have been pressed on me or that I just put on myself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Where
Yep.
it's like, man, I should be here and I'm still right here, but I'm discrediting the fact that look at how far I've come.
Exactly.
You know? And so
Exactly.
I think that the IB experience movement that you've created is so special and so important. It's so important. Like I get really excited. I'm just passionate about it.
I know,
because
I'm
of the
excited
fact where
about
it's
it.
like you're gifting that and you're reminding people that, and it's that seed.
Exactly.
It's the seed.
That we have to plant ourselves. If you do something yourself, no one else can, right? No one else can
I can't take my seed
fill in
back
the blank.
if you put it in.
Fill in the blank. You can't move it. You can't extract it.
Yeah.
I put it there.
Yeah.
It's when other people, put this narrative on our life.
Oh,
That's when all of a sudden we drinking. We, doing all type of crazy stuff, right? We haven't said, we doing all, what I'm saying, that we may not even necessarily want to do, but we're trying to mask the pain, the hurt, the whatever, because we just feel like, well, and then if we listen to that, now we're making statements, continued statements of, well, I should have been here, but I'm doing this, or I'm this age and I should have, or she's doing that, he doing that, I should. Why does it matter? That's their path. You don't know what they had to go through, grow through,
Come on.
right? I'm just saying, it's like.
Word on today. A word on today, even if it's just for me. Even if, I'm sorry, I hit the mic. Rob's gonna kick my ass. Even if it's just for me. Because
Yeah.
is that important. I think that
is.
it gets instilled particular things, right?
Yeah.
And so you gotta undo all of that hurt, all
Yeah.
the negative things that we're taught, right?
Yeah.
And it's just so great that you're here. I'm so happy.
I'm happy to
I'm
be
so
here.
happy. It's Toine Houston.
Hey.
Listen,
now.
I'm so grateful. I'm grateful how honest and open you've always been.
Yeah.
I think both in your art and as a person.
Thank
so
you.
I just want you to know that
Thank
I
you.
mean that because and it's the last episode of the year. This is
It
the last
is.
episode of the year.
Let me
This is the
just
last
tell you
episode of the season.
how excited I am just for that. Like, just, that you would want to close it. I'm like, oh, the pressure. But, no, I appreciate it. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so proud of you. Because you you planted that seed. Like, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, and then you did it. and you're doing it.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's so funny to hear you say how it was like, I don't know, I'm just gonna try to, I don't know if this is real, but Spike Lee, this might be his, okay, that's cool, and then you ended up getting it, where it was like, this conversation has happened literally for almost 20 years between Rob and I about all the things that we wanted to do, and one day I think we were drinking, right? Whatever,
What a tequila ad, okay.
But hold on, don't grab that. But we were talking about it, and I'm like, man, wouldn't it be so cool if we just did a show, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? I was actually thinking that, okay, we're going to do it on this day. Let's just shoot one day. I started emailing artists, and people agreed, and you're now closing out the year, but my season is not over until next year.
Awesome.
I'm booked through the year, so I'm so grateful. And
Clap
I'm
it up for
so
that.
honored.
Yes.
Y'all not going to get me emotional on this Christmas Eve.
Hey,
okay,
now.
that's not what you're going to do. But I'm really happy that it was you to close out this year because of the fact we're like, I love it when people don't know you and they just kind of look at you and just, she probably X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Then the moment you like open your mouth and you crack jokes, she is hilarious. She's always cracking jokes. She gets serious. She don't play about her money, honey. She a boss. Know that.
Period.
But she is loving and humble, and I love you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, we're done with the sappy now. We're gonna play a game. Are you ready to play a game? We're gonna let's take a sip.
Yeah, we're gonna play. I think my gift to you is that I'm gonna let you win because I watch your show, and I know you look for people to. Lyricists, you look for them to either, do a rap or sing, whatever. And I feel like for me, since we're talking about experiences and all, I'm just throwing this out there. Whatever you give me, I'm just saying, I may think of a song that matches that. Or I may just think of a song that gives me that feeling of whatever that word afraid of. And I think that's okay too, because no one has done that.
And here we go with the Toine
No one has done that.
First of all,
so
my
let's just see.
So apparently, Toine came on the show to change my rules. Where am I? Am I right here? Because
I be
here.
changing.
I be changing
these rules.
The rules are meant to be broken, apparently, according to Toine Houston. If you're new to the show, if you're coming back, welcome. This is the part of the show. It's one of my favorite parts where I give the artist a word. We call it You Don't Know. The game is called You Don't Know. It's technically the song association game. I'm going to give you a word. You'll have 10 seconds to come up with a song that has has the word in the title or in the song, or apparently the Toine remix, what it makes her feel like.
There we go.
Okay?
There we go.
Melanie Hunt, the gorgeous, the lovely, the wonderful Melanie Hunt, she's my time girl. You know how like in boxing they have like a time card girl?
Right.
She's my time girl.
Got you. Okay.
So you'll have 10 seconds. Not 11 or 9, you'll have 10.
Okay.
This is going to be hilarious. I cannot wait to see how
we
this
gonna
goes.
See. We gonna see.
It's going to be good. Toine, are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
All righty. Melly, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Your first word is best.
Best. So when I hear the word best, I think of best friends, and so I think of that song by Whitney Houston. Right. So any song that got Whitney Houston that's talking about friends would work. That means I'm a winner.
Somebody come get Toine.
That means I'm a winner.
Now.
Shout out to Whitney, my namesake.
to Whitney.
My namesake, Houston. Okay, cool.
Miss Houston, sit down, Miss Houston.
Right.
Okay, listen. Oh my gosh. And apparently this is how the remix is gonna go.
Yep.
So.
Yep. One for two. I like this game.
I'm gonna have to cross out with Toine. Melly, are you ready? All right. Let's see what this next word makes her feel like.
Okay.
Your next word is confession.
Usher. These are my confessions. There we go. Boom.
Okay, boom. She sang a song, guys.
Boom.
She sang a song. Next word is nobody.
Right. So I hear nobody, and
Right.
I hear no, yeah. I think We Are Not Alone. I think Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I think Michael Jackson, We Are Not Alone. I think that's 2. Boom.
I know you didn't know.
What you gonna say about Michael Jackson? Nothing. Nothing. He a legend.
It's her leather red jacket. She feel
Boom.
like she got her Jackson vibes.
Right? Just say it. Just say it.
I cannot listen. Well, I said it was a safe space for you to
It
do what
is.
you wish, and look at what happened.
Nobody touching him.
You
Boom.
okay?
Boom.
Man
Man in the mirror. Boom. Bonus. 2.5.
Somebody, anybody, come get Tony. Okay, your word is believe.
Share when you believe in love after love or life.
Do you
Do you?
believe?
Because these are questions that we ask ourselves.
Uh-huh.
And that's what belief is, right?
Right.
Believing in yourself. B-E-B-I-B.
I-B.
Tone.
Tone.
That's 3.
And she
Boom.
counted. This scoreboard is incredible. Wowzers.
Just say it.
Wowzers.
Just say it.
This is good. Maybe I should have more like spoken word artists come on here, and when
Yep.
they do, hell nah, no, this is only the Tone experience, okay? You the only
Hey,
one who gets to
that's
come on the show
fine.
and remix. That's
Unique play.
Right.
Let's do it.
it. Okay,
3.5.
your word?
Yep.
Remember.
I remember. I met him on a blues day. Might have been a Tuesday. My song. I remember. Tone. Boom.
It's one of my jams.
Boom.
Is that still available?
It's on Netflix. She's Gotta Have It, season 2, episode 1, scene 4, after the lesbian scene. Boom. It's all good.
Like that plug? Did you like
It's
the
all
plug?
good.
Did you like
It's
the
all
plug?
good.
I know you did.
It's all good. It's all good. Love States, available now on Spotify.
Okay, know that. Your word is want.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Okay.
Spice Girls.
Uh-huh.
Come
Look
on.
at that. She's actually giving me
Come
vibes, guys. We're
on.
balancing really well.
I'm feeling good.
Really well.
Right?
So currently, my husband has the title of champion.
Okay.
He's the only one who's gotten all of it.
Right.
And now with your remix, I feel like you are going to be tied with him.
Yeah.
Because now you can't lose.
Exactly.
So
You see how I stacked the deck?
Young Vet is going to have to come back on the show and try to like come after Tone, I guess, because
Right.
what are we going to do?
That's it. That's it. Then I have to switch the rules again so that again.
you win again.
That's
This
it.
is how she has got 50,000 things on her list. That's exactly how.
Children out there, make your own rules. Make your own rules. Period.
Your word.
Yes.
You ready, Mel? Ready. Okay, your word is lights.
What?
Lights, like lights.
Lights.
Yeah.
Like lights, camera, action.
Correct.
Yeah, that
That's
song.
What, it makes, what song?
Lights, camera, action.
By whom?
What?
Oh, okay. We're going to keep going. Oh.
Come on, Reds, give me. Lights, camera, action. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Who made that?
I don't know. But I think this is incredible. I'm loving this moment.
I should get what it makes me feel is beautiful because the lights shining down on me. It's like Jesus
Come on.
shining on me. That's 4. You can't say nothing about Jesus.
I can't say nothing about Jesus except I love him. I love Jesus.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Amen.
Hymn, church hymn.
Uh-huh.
When you're in church, you pray. You're grateful for this point that I just got. Boom! I should get a bonus. That's really 5.
Okay, we listen. Somebody get her name.
Just say I'm here all day.
All right. Okay, all day. Here we go. You ready?
Right.
Your word
Yeah.
is lick.
Lick. Any Nicki Minaj song. Because I love Nicki. Because she a queen and she just became a mother.
Right.
So her baby licking on her now because, he's trying to get a little milk. And, we can't be selfish. Boom, Nicki.
And there we and
Bow. Or how many licks does it take to get to the center row of a Tootsie Pop? Remember that? Wait, because see, that was a commercial of my childhood from the aisle. Owl. He bit it.
Yeah.
He was like 1, 2, 3.
3.
And that's when he bit it.
Correct.
And,
greatest ever. This is so good.
Like that's right. I mean,
Yeah. So then that's the point.
right.
I'm gonna give you 2 more.
Okay, cool.
I'm having too much fun though. I really want to give you like 20, but
Hey,
okay.
let's do it.
Deep.
Rolling in the Deep
Okay.
by the young lady. Wow, I can't think of her name, but she lost so much weight, looking beautiful.
Right.
Estelle. No, not Estelle. They from the same area though, I believe, internationally. Don't hurt me if that's not true, but they both have an accent.
Correct. They do. Adele.
Adele, which rhymes with Estelle.
Right.
And rhyming is my game. Toine is my name. Boom, another point. Boom.
I love this show. I just want the world to know that I love this show because we don't ever know what the hell's gonna happen on here, but a good time.
This game is dope.
You like this game, huh?
I do.
This is okay. The remix. You don't know the remix, okay?
Switching it up.
All right, I told her to, so this will be the last one. I gotta make this good. This gotta be
Right. I mean, all of them been amazing.
Yeah.
Been amazing.
Amazing.
Right.
Beautiful.
When I look in mirrors, my spirit exudes beauty because I am that. So I feel beauty, or you could, you could flip it, or flip it and do Drew Hill. Beauty, is my name. That's the song. Beauty's my name.
Beauty's her name.
Sorry, didn't notice you then, but then again, you didn't notice me.
Right.
Boom.
Beautiful though.
Right.
You told me beauty.
But see, here's the thing. In life, sometimes you gotta shorten it.
Right.
Right? People go so long. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Beauty.
Right.
Right? That's where I'm at with it.
Oh, well, and there you have it.
Boom.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Toine.
This game was beautiful. Come on now. Come on now. Absolutely.
Words. Okay, my words left. I don't have any more words at the moment,
That's
guys.
it.
Please. I hope you guys enjoyed the remix as much as I did, as much as she did, because she loved the remix.
Right.
Do not go anywhere because we are going to be right back with the lovely and talented Toine Houston. And Mr. Young Light Skin going to come help her out on some things. Be sure to donate if you can. Follow her everywhere. Toine, I've had a blast with you.
I've had to come on, cheers to that.
Salud.
Cheers to the blast, baby.
All right, we'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere.
Jolene Rosario.
Right.
Look
Yeah,
at
go
me.
ahead.
Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird Sessions. 773 Songbird Sessions. 773 Songbird Sessions. Jolene Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird Sessions. 773 Songbird Sessions. 773 Songbird Sessions. Jolene Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird Sessions. 773 Songbird Sessions. 773 Songbird Sessions. 773 Songbird session. Jolene Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. 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 Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Toine, and I'm so excited to be rocking live on 773 Songbird Sessions with my girl Jolene Rosario at Logan Square Creative Studio here in Chicago, Chi-Town, my town. Please be sure to follow me on all my social media. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Toine Houston. That's ToineHouston, baby. My music is available everywhere, all digital platforms. Shy girl, never shy, unapologetically fly. And I'd be so excited to not only be promoting my latest album, IB, which is available on all digital platforms, but I am currently working on my third and fourth projects, which will be releasing when? Bam, 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 bam. That's right, in 2021. So, come on. Keep supporting your girl. Keep supporting the journey. Keep supporting the movement. Keep being unapologetically fly. And keep following me at Toine Houston or via my website, www.imtoine.com. We ready. You ready? And the show ain't over, so stay tuned. Peace.
Jolene Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. Jolene Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. Jolene Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. Jolene Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. Toine Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird session. 773 Songbird session.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Toine, and I'm so excited to be rocking live on 773 Songbird Sessions with my girl Jolene Rosario at Logan Square Creative Studio here in Chicago, Chi-Town, my town. Please be sure to follow me on all my social media. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Toine Houston. That's ToineHouston, baby. My music is available everywhere, all digital platforms. Shy girl, never shy, unapologetically fly. And I'd be so excited to not only be promoting my latest album, IB, which is available on all digital platforms, but I am currently working on my third and fourth projects, which will be releasing when? Bam, 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 bam. That's right, in 2021. So, come on. Keep supporting your girl. Keep supporting the journey. Keep supporting the movement. Keep being unapologetically fly. And keep following me at Toine Houston or via my website, www.iamtoine.com. We ready. You ready? And the show ain't over, so stay tuned. Peace.
Toine Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, guys?
773 Songbird.
And this first song is called You and I. You and I is we will be together. Hey, love. You and I, meant to be, you and me, forever. Hey, love. You was never on my Richter. Met you at a get-together. Victor, he introduced. You spilled my juice, bummed me on my shoulder. Showed never noticed what you told me. My bad, queen. You said it with just modesty, and honestly, I didn't comprehend it. Wasn't mildly offended, just spirit captured me kindredly. Butterfly feeling kindredly. Extraordinarily, wouldn't be feeling anything, but feeling is irrelevant. You start feeling everything. You became my muser, I told to Penelope. Chance interaction, colored inside the lines of me. Blinded by your wonders, I wonder if you see inside of me. My eyes, your eyes, candid anomaly. I'ma speak as a realist. Partially in my feelings, your melodies have me feeling so relevant. It's ridiculous. But you and I, snap with me. I is we, snap with me. We will be, snap with me. Together. Hey, love. You and I, snap with me. Meant to be, snap with me. You and me, snap with me. Hey, love. You and I is we will be together. You and I, meant to be, you and me, forever. Hey, sounds so good, don't you agree? Hey. Picture this, lyrically astute manifest. 5'8", mocha brown, cute poetess. Slim in the booth, thicker with the flow, you laughing. Slick tongue snickers as we joke what's happening. Our bond is like a whirlwind, mapping, circular. Everything we twirling and snapping, spinning on the vibe, vibing on the high. Haters wildin', styling while we profile greatness. Woo! Our possibilities, weightless, no limits, no lines, no waitlist, no gimmicks, all heart, no fake. You kinda like my simile, yo silly me, never trying to compare you, but I figured I'd tell you, hey love, you and I, snap with me, I is we, snap with me, we will be, snap with me, together, hey love, you and I, snap with me, meant to be, snap with me, you and me, snap with me, hey love, you and I is we will be, together, you and I, meant to be, you and me, forever. Hey. You and I. Let me tell you something. Toine, 773Songbird, like, whoo. Yeah. This sounds so good. Forever, 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 forever. That's you and I, y'all. Come on now. Shout out to Ty Hill once again. This next song is called Roasted Marshmallows. And I've never had a roasted marshmallow, ever. But I feel like if I ever had one, it would be like hot and sticky and gooey. And I feel like that's what love should feel like. So, here's Roasted Marshmallows. I don't want no problems. Yeah. Dedicate to all the lovers on Christmas or New Year's, Easter, whatever. Tuesday. Now this is a story. Here we go. When I first met you, I knew I wouldn't forget you. It's something about that energy. Had me thinking, although imperfect, maybe your purpose was purposefully fulfilling me. And I knew it from hello, babe. Can't you see how far this go, babe? Known to the naked eye, your moon shimmers across the naked sky glow, babe. In gratitude, my heart flows, babe. Why you styling like that? Got me smiling like that. Wanna tell you all my secrets, too. Got me fluid like that. Keep me fluent like that. Love language, weakness. You embody sweetness that you choose to share. I look at any, many, everywhere. Everywhere we are, people stop and stare. You are my air, I swear, 'cause I done seen a lot of places, pretty smiles, hella faces. I ain't never met nobody like you, baby. We. But I ain't never kissed nobody like you. I done traveled, seen and touched many models. You lead, I follow. I never felt nobody like you, baby. Well, maybe, but I ain't never loved nobody like you. You call me your Miss Mary Jane. Defining posters, vacation posted, and wedding slang. Like we at network, combining network, we building things. I met your mama, you shared your commas, we doing things. You cleared the drama, relaxing karma, insatiable till my palate. You are a constant and vow star. You consistently balance me wherever you are. Your peace from a war that's making loving too hard. Remember Calvin Klein sheets, December star sweets, slaying, praying, hoping the sunrise stayed sleep. You caressing my worth, you're so deep, slowly anticipating the moment we both peak. You got me by how you listen, kept me by how you cared. I quantitatively measure the quality that you spare. Abundance, I'm enamored of your substance. Boy, I swear, like how sweeter the moment that you appeared, my babe. I done seen a lot of places, pretty smiles, hella faces. I ain't never met nobody like you, baby. We. But I ain't never kissed nobody like you. I done traveled, seen and touched many models. You lead, I follow. I never felt nobody like you, baby. Well, maybe, but I ain't never loved nobody like. Ain't never loved nobody like, baby. Ain't never loved nobody. Well, maybe. That's that song, y'all. Bam, 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 bam. So I just want to thank Jolene Rosario for having me, and Reggie, aka Light Skin, not just because he light skin, here, on 777. No, it's only 2 sevens. Is it 3? Right, because when I think of 7, we ain't gonna do that. I already won. 773 Songbird Sessions. This last song is called Flippin'. Again, the video is out right now on my YouTube channel. Let's have a good time. This is Flippin'. Let's just be who we gonna be unapologetically. Let's go. Y'all hear them African drums. Let them hear it. Let me hear it, Reg. Hey. Yep. Come on now. Feels good to be so flippin'. A quiet taste, a quiet taste. So no wonder I'm so different. Ascended to my dimension. Convention does not apply. Wonder what shall I mention? How wonderful. Well, am I try. No way will I have grown tired, sugar coating. Flying instead defines this chocolate covered dopeness. See, it started hella young. Metaphor, coded tongue. Used to use the gift of gab to get out of getting jumped. First because I was a tomboy, then cause I wasn't one. Pushing me up into a corner, bell ring around, say 1, 2, I'm in the cipher footwork at 3, now I'm headed home. 4 years total pass, but not taking me up to Switzerland. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, you can't fade me. Hell no, I ain't faded. Look, mom, I done made it a miss. All the crazy your baby is doing big. Went from poet in a park to blessing African kings. What? I don't gotta drip like they do. I don't gotta spit like they do. I don't give a shit what they do. Get it? Flip it. I don't even gotta get that mad, cause chicks still gonna get that bag and don't give a get who gets mad. Get it? Flip it. I don't gotta drip like you do. I don't gotta spit like you do. I don't give a shit what you do. Get it? Flip it. I don't even gotta get that mad, cause chicks still gonna get that bag and don't give a get who gets mad. Get it? Flip. Look up and I'm in Cali, Chi-Town raised. Though now when I pull up, they call me Valley. Do by not doing, I do what I'm doing is too experimental for few. So I'm cluing all interested. I'm doing all solicited activities. It's riveting, not limiting my wealth while distancing myself. Repositioning all sickening adversity to self. It's crazy asserting myself, but yeah, got that foreign whip. Passport number 2 for all my foreign trips. But she on some foreign shit. Deciding which UK city I should start my tour off with. Some seem upset. No, serious, I'm so serious. Why so curious about my bag? Are you mad? Are you mad? Respects earned, I'm jet lagged. Yo, that's crazy, you can't fade me. I ain't faded. Look, mom, I done made it. Your baby is doing well. We're from cleaning up White Castle, showcasing my skills. I don't gotta drip like they do. I don't gotta spit like they do. I don't give a shit what they do. Get it? Flip it. I don't even gotta get that mad, cause chicks still gonna get that bag. Don't give a get who gets mad. Get it, flip it. I don't gotta drip like you do. I don't gotta spit like you do. I don't give a shit what you do. Get it? Flip it. I don't even gotta get that mad, cause chicks still gonna get that bag and don't give a get who gets mad. Get it? Flip. Hey. It's your girl Toine. This being who I be, y'all. Hey. Two-step. Hey. You know. All right.
I'm gonna sneak over here out of the tree.
Let's do it.
Right behind the lights and things. Can you
Hey.
see me over here? Can you see me? Can y'all see me? Don't come up.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna be right here. I'm trying to keep
good.
it safe still.
We good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Toine Houston.
Thank you so much.
Light skin playing on the drums behind us.
I be.
Our little Christmas tree. Be sure to follow her on everything, please. This is the last episode of the year, but not the last episode of the season. So y'all be safe this Christmas and this New Year's. Toine, thank you so much for blessing us on the yellow and gray walls of goodness. So grateful. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting as much as you have. Shout out to Logan Square Creative Studio in Chicago.
Yes.
To my best friend, Rob, for allowing this to happen. Shout out to the team, Rennie in the background like, hey. To Mel. So my husband, Young Vet, who has done so much to help me do all the, because, you know, he's also a graphic geek as well.
Nice.
Y'all can talk about that later.
Proud geek.
But I'm so grateful for everybody who has either helped in person or just shared a post. It really does help, and I appreciate your time. I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you do something today that makes you smile, because I know I surely did. Y'all, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Peace.
Yes.